Usually, like right before going on stage, everyone has to take a shit, and it's a terrible, horrible thing. And there's no bathrooms anywhere near the stage, and you know, and that's
why Jinx wears diapers.
That's where I just shit my pants, and yeah, I got a whole thing.
His codpiece has like an entire like sewage system down to his boots. It just leaks out the back.
Yep. And as you can see, there's all that.
I mean, it happened today. That's a horror story.
I took too much acid and got too fucked up that I got really paranoid that all the friends that I was with were like gonna kill me, so I like hid in my tent with just a little like gap, like just like peeking out waiting for someone to kill me. And I had like some pots and pans in there, and one of my friends like come in the tent and threw the pots and pans out, so then I was convinced like that he was gonna kill me as well, so I just had to like completely run away from this tent. I don't even remember leaving. Everyone just saw me running into the distance, and fuck knows what happened after that. But I didn't stay in my tent because everyone was going to kill me. That was pretty fucking horrible.
I remember when we played in where was it? North Wales at the Square Festival. And the thing about it was about 5,000–6,000 people there. We were headlining act, you know, going on at night. First time we'd ever played at night. The lights going on, the big screens. We're so excited for it. The stage crew couldn't get it together, so our headlining set was 4 songs. Four songs.
Yeah, it was good though, wasn't it?
That was fucking great. Yeah.
Four good songs.
4 good songs of a headline set. So if Metallica got up to there and did 4 songs today,
did they?
Well, if they did, it would be pretty horrific.
Oh,
you know?
Yeah. But it was only us.
Yeah.
So what went so wrong?
The band. Do you know what it is, bruv? The bands who go on, they get excited because a lot of the bands, and especially if the stage manager's crap and ain't got no power. So what happens is these bands go on and they're having a blinding set, and the stage manager's so crap they don't get them off on time. So it eats into our time. And then you got the old bill saying you're shouldn't at 12, you shouldn't at 12.
Yeah, they cut the power
and we go on like a quarter to 12, we're gone, and we're out of there.
He had diarrhea, he was shitting in a bag. It was, you know those Adidas bags you put over your shoulder? Like, he was shitting in one of them, and he just like ran out of space, put a beer can in it, and went like just offering it around. And then got bored of that and just launched it. Went about 2 tents further and just hid in his tent. That was pretty priceless. I had to run from that.
A couple of years ago, I was at a festival. I was working there, and the band I was working for, they were last on, and afterwards I went to have a shower. I went to have like, you know, in the backstage bit, and there was 2 things about it that were quite weird. The first bit was, I remember walking past Pendulum's dressing room, and their door was open, and they were playing their own music really loud and dancing around.
And that is a nightmare.
Yeah, it is a nightmare. Although I thought it was quite cool.
There you have it. What a horrible story.
Yeah. Anyway, see you next year. But then I went for a shower, and I got in there, and everything was fine. I sort of had a quick shower, and it was all good. And then obviously the floor was pretty wet, but there was a towel in the corner. I had my own towel, but I thought, well, I don't want to stand on the wet floor, so I thought, well, maybe I'll use that dirty towel on the floor to put my feet on. So I went down, and as I was going towards it, something felt wrong. There was something wrong about it, and I pulled it like that, and no word of a lie, a shit about that big just went poof on the floor. And then
was there impact when it hit the floor?
Yeah, like it was heavy. Like I think everyone else heard it, and then before I knew it, I was pinned. So the door was there, the cubicle was here, the shit was there.
Like a big spider.
Yeah, and then just looking at it, like freaking out, started to smell it. It was hot, and I was like, oh no! So I had to kick open the door and sort of jump out, semi-naked, and yeah, that was pretty horrible.
Yeah, I lost the sole off my shoe walking through the mud, and
this shoe?
Well, this is like me. I tried to repair it, but it's not really worked. I'm basically like in my socks. Yeah, I've got a spare pair for when we play, like, but
ended up getting drunk then in the night, so to kind of get rid of the feeling of wet.
I got a bit smashed, and then I was dancing on the tables in the tent, and someone passed me a bottle of Jack Daniels, and I drank it through my eye. So I just looked like some crazy Welsh guy who was crying. I was just basically crying on the tables with one shoe.
Nearly impaled myself on a spike like last year, falling over. I can't even remember it. I was pinching and biting all my friends, and then like they pushed me, and then I nearly went. I don't remember it happening.
On Friday night, I think there was a dude walking around in like a Viking dress outfit.
They love a Viking here, don't they?
They love a dress here. The blokes love a dress. The blokes love wearing dresses, you know. And he come into the toilet and he was absolutely fucking hammered.
2013 is the year of dresses, I reckon.
Did you wear a dress?
Yeah. You see my pins? Look at these.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I reckon my balls would hang too low. It'd be like, sorry. No, so we was in the toilet. We was taking a piss, and this guy come in, and he was rowdy as fuck, pushing people all over the place. And the guy tripped so hard, he face planted into the piss and the mud that was all on the floor. It was all up in his fucking teeth, all on his tongue. And I was like, that's what you get, buddy, for wearing a dress. Don't wear a dress ever again.
It was in my old band Dub War. I think this is the most horrific. We had rehearsal, we went to Glastonbury, and Ginge was there with Lee Thomas and all the boys from Newport. And the next thing you know, he disappears and comes back unable to play the drums anymore.
Why was that then?
Why was that? Up to some
you can't really say.
Naughty madness it was. Like, and it was mad because it was the biggest gig. We were on at 4 o'clock in the afternoon in Glastonbury. You know, we were on like one of the pyramid kind of stages, and he just couldn't play. So we're like, Ginge, you gotta fucking play, bruv. He's like, I can't. Literally, I looked at him, I said, Ginge, man, you can't play, can you? Well, anyway, fortunately, John Lee, the drummer for Feeder, God rest his soul, he was there. So we say to John, Ginge can't play. And John straight away said, I'll do it. Let me go, come here, Joe. Like. So we just went up there, like, we went up and John said, but the only thing is, I can only play your first album. And I was gutted because some of the songs on the later albums were the bigger songs, like. But we sat there, John got behind the kit, Ginge was on the bus, like, you know, dying. And John played the set, man, and it was just incredible.
I was actually there.
Was you really?
Yeah, it was great. Yeah, 1997 was that?
Something like that. It was 97, yeah. So John stood in and God rest his soul, he just destroyed, like, you know. And I got off and I remember Ginge said, it was like I was dead, it was. And, you know, I'm like, and he said he could hear John playing these songs and he's thinking, oh, that roll was wrong. I said, no, the fucking roll was wrong. You should have been up there yourself, you bastard.
Has got any other festival horror stories from your sides? Any more
I have a wonderful
antics with crap?
I've never had a bad time ever, I can't. You got any?
I live in paradise.
Yeah.